It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is December 14th, 2017, 7 a.m. in the morning. Welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis and Jerry Ogan. Good morning, guys.
Morning,
and Doc Osgood at the far counter down there. And so how are we doing today?
I'm doing wonderful, actually. It's actually a beautiful morning.
It is, real nice.
It wasn't, it's a little cool outside, but it's not too bad, and it was just a nice morning.
Pretty nice. Jerry, how you been?
Very nice. Still waking up. What is it, Thursday?
Yep.
I'll be awake tomorrow.
He gets ready for the weekend early.
Get ready for the weekend.
We can help you get woke up. How about a little bit more Brood Awakening coffee?
I got it right here.
As you heard in the introduction, 3 locations to serve you with Brood Awakening coffee: Balmer Boulevard, BRMC lobby, and the Walmart East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. How's the coffee today?
Right here. Stop on by.
Yeah, well, come on by.
Bring your own sweet and low, though. He never brings.
Well, I brought 3 or 4 packets from home this morning.
Oh, we got a few. Come on over.
I've got about 8 left over there.
How many sweet and lows do you put in one little cup of coffee?
I don't. Sometimes about half of one of the packets.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah, it depends on how strong it is. What?
Just wondering how much powered by sweet and low you have in it.
Well, this is the first time I've had sweet and low in about a week or a week and a half, so.
Okay.
I keep forgetting to go buy it.
Good. That's good for you.
Yeah, I reckon. Anyway, be sure to check out Brood Awakening Coffee. 3 locations to serve you: BRMC Lobby, which is the hospital. For people who don't know what BRMC Lobby is, it's Baxter Regional Medical Center. Balmer Boulevard and 62 East Plaza out by Walmart.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
There you
Yep.
go.
They make it right, too.
What?
The Brood Awakening.
Oh, yeah.
They make it right.
It's real
About
coffee.
half as thick as yours.
Yeah.
Half as thick. I didn't know you could do that. Half as thick. Well, it's eating through the bottom of the cup right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point.
Hey, Bob Rechtenroll brought us these really nice Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
Look at this right here, Scooter. Jerry, look at this. Got my name on it right here.
XL7
Yeah, it's got
on it.
XL7 TV right here. And so thank you,
Man,
Bob Rechtenroll.
fancy.
Merry Christmas to you as well. And so that'll hold a lot of Brood Awakening coffee right there.
Yeah. It's doing pretty good.
I have to get 2 coffee pots, one for me and one for you 2 guys.
I guarantee you, that's 2 cups of coffee right there.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say thanks, Bob. He's Jim Brown Company.
Jim Brown Company, yeah.
Took care of us.
You know, Bob does a lot of volunteering around the city for sports activities, mainly in
does a
football.
lot.
Does a lot for the football. He's been involved, you might as well say, more than 20 years. And
Now we've dragged him into wrestling. So.
I get him into wrestling. Well, he's got me doing Mountain Home Lady Bombers softball scoreboards.
Yeah, there you go.
And so, funny, he says, guess what? We're doing it next year, too. I said, okay. On top of all the football games, that we do at Bomber Stadium.
You're too easy, Dale.
But that new scoreboard that the Stockton family gave
What a difference.
and easier to operate. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, if you're not the one doing the digital graphics.
Well, that's a different program altogether with that video.
I love
board.
it, though.
But it's it just opens up a whole new parameter of what can be done at Bomber Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
You've got graduation and other things there where you can put the camera out there and you can see the person speaking, and then as the students walk by and receive the diplomas, you can have that on the screen. All kinds of possibilities. So thank you, Stockton family, for a very nice scoreboard.
That's awesome.
And it's time for the morning prayer. Going to be sponsored by Roller Funeral Homes of North Arkansas. Is that correct?
That is correct.
It's in the works.
In the works.
All right.
And the works.
We're going to pause for the morning prayer. Heavenly Father, our communities are saddened by the passing of several people this Christmas season. Losing a loved one or losing a friend is hard, especially at Christmas. It's real, and it is just terribly hard this time of year. Lord, I pray for the families that you show them peace and love, and then for the friends of those who've lost, give them comfort as well. I pray, Lord, as Christmas approaches, you will show your love to our people. It's my prayer today. Amen.
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 And morning prayer is going to be brought to you by Roller Funeral Home. Just waiting to get all the T's crossed and I's dotted.
I don't know if it's North Arkansas or the whole state of Arkansas.
We'll find out, but regardless,
glad to have them
It's the
on.
network of roller funeral homes. I'm glad to have them.
Bet you.
And so, and they do a fabulous job. I mean,
They've been around for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. We got talking about our coverage area, and there were 7 locations in our area. That's a lot.
that's a lot.
Of course, we got a big area.
We do have a big area. Yeah.
Wow. Morning weather brought to you by your local Sears store. Was over there the other day. Checking out gift ideas in the tool section. Man, they've got the selection of tools. It's just, how many do I want to buy?
What's the deal today? Don't they have a deal going on every
I'm
day
about to
or
look
something?
it up, man.
But no, they're a great place to shop, especially if you're looking for some last minute Christmas items. You know, they've got everything you could need.
These aren't last minute, Scooter. I'm still trying to figure out the.
Oh, sorry. It's all right. I still haven't bought some Christmas items. I'm in the same boat. So
Look at that. What is that?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, they have a barbecue rig on sale today for $299.99, and it's red ceramic looking paint, and it's very nice.
And it's got the cabinet drawers underneath for storage. Man, it's.
I may need to go and look at that.
You need to
Yeah.
go look at that
You
one.
should have brought that up on your webpage. I brought that up on the screen.
But see, that's the thing. You get into like these summertime lawn furnitures and grills, man, you could knock off a lot of money in the wintertime
Mm-hmm.
That is
Well, it's
true.
nice.
buying out a season.
Be sure to check out your hometown Sears store. Man, I tell you what, they've got the stuff: tools, woodworking, mechanics, appliances, TVs,
And they are a local,
and they're local, just
small
like we
town
are.
store.
Local. Temperature-wise, we're at 37 degrees in Mountain Home and Harrison, 35 at Hardy, 30 at Mountain View, 40 at Yellville, Arkansas, 30 at Marshall, Poplar Bluff, Missouri at 39, Branson, Missouri at 34, West Plains, Missouri at 35. In contrast, Calico Rock, Arkansas at 37. Boy, I bet it's pretty this morning down at Calico Rock. Watching that
bet
White
it
River
is.
along the bridge, ooh.
Oh, I bet it is pretty.
Have you been down to Calico in a while? The downtown area is kind of nostalgic.
It is.
Kind of a revamping and
And they needed to, because that was the tourists, what brought the tourists in was that downtown.
And
they
now
need
they're
to get
repaving
back.
the bridge. The bridge is
Yep.
going to be nice. You know, they're working on that bridge. And, wow. Yeah, we got a lot of nice downtown areas. You've got Norfolk and Cotter and,
Mountain Home even.
well, yeah, but
They're
I mean,
kinda
this,
nice.
your little bitty
Yeah.
town, like Calico and Norfolk and Cotter going downtown, you know, kind of a.
Hardy.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Hardy
yeah.
driving downtown is awesome.
One of the best is Mountain View.
And Mountain
Yeah,
View.
Mountain View is really cool.
Yep.
They got it going on down there.
You ready for that radar, Scooter?
You bet.
Here we go. Well, there's hardly anything on that. This is
Wait, I'm seeing a little bit of something
Yeah.
coming.
Get the
in
magnifying
on
glass.
there.
South Dakota. Getting a little bit there. Looks like we got a little bit in Wyoming and Nebraska. That'd be a little bit Nebraska, Kansas, Wyoming, or Colorado.
That
Coming
means-
out of Wyoming into Colorado. It's so small we can't see it.
It also means no relief to the burn ban. So
Terrible.
if you are watching, it is
I wonder what that
illegal
long-
to burn right now.
I'm gonna
You
take a
will
look.
get in
Let's take a look at that long-term forecast. See what we've got. See if there's anything in sight. Basically, what it is that high pressure system sitting off the coast of California.
Now, didn't you say we're getting snow for Christmas?
I didn't say that.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It's rumored.
He was playing the politicians.
Saturday night,
Right.
a 50% chance of showers. Now, can you bring that grid
Yeah,
up?
I got.
This
Well, I
is
got the page up.
This is, yeah, that's what we need. The national weather right here where it says Saturday night into Sunday. Chance of showers Saturday night, 70% on Sunday. So there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, if it's enough rain to
Good.
change anything, it's going to take quite a bit to re-soak the ground, though, to get rid of that burn ban.
I know.
Mm.
And we can't reiterate enough how important it is for folks to obey that. I mean, it's to the point where you don't really need to be mulching leaves or
Like I said
Bush
the
hogging,
other day,
sorry.
bush hogging. You
Yeah.
hit a rock, it can start a fire. I had a friend that's what happened. He hit a rock with a bush hog, and it started a fire.
Wow. Jerry, you got any community events going on?
Yeah, we have Scooter probably knows more about this. The West Plains Zizzer tournament coming up.
Yes, West Plains is putting on their first youth tournament.
All right.
First time ever. They're trying to get in the mix. They're going all out. I think they're running 6 mats at one time.
Wow, 6 mats.
Yeah, they're going to come down and pick up our mat tomorrow. They're also going to borrow the mat from Mountain Home Christian Academy, and we're going to go down and I told them I'd go down and help them run it. It's the first time they've ran one, and I've got quite a few under my belt, so just kind of help keep it together. I've got 15 kids going to that tournament.
And you're running 6 mats.
6 mats, same time. That'll keep us running.
Ooh! And I want to bring this up too. Mountain Home Christian Academy.
Yep.
When we're all doing the radio thing, we had occasionally the kids come in and do the morning prayer.
Yes, I love
from the
that.
Mountain Home Christian Academy.
That.
We are working on this, but we have to make sure everything is legal and proper to protect the kids. But it looks like somewhere around, what was it, the 15th of January? Let me pull this calendar back up on the phone. We're hoping that around the 15th of January that the kids will be coming in doing the prayer. They normally do it for 5 or 6 weeks, take a break and come back in, do it for 3 or 4 weeks. But it's a lot of fun when the kids from Mountain Home Christian Academy come in and do the morning prayer. They did it for several years on the radio. They'd come in mid to late October and carry through the Christmas vacation, and then take a break and come in about mid-March and carry on through the end of the school term.
That'd be great to have them back. It really would.
It was a lot of fun, and you got to hand it to the parents for getting the kids here, because we tell them you need to be here no later than 6:55. That way we probably put them in the far chair down there. I got this little koala bear that says, I would call it Smiley Bear. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I remember Smiley Bear.
It's in the van.
Oh, my.
We'll bring Smiley Bear back in.
Osgood may need Smiley Bear.
I could use
Smiley Bear. But that's what we're working on, to bring the Mountain Home Christian Academy kids in starting in January, around the 15th of January, to do the morning prayer. Going to be looking forward to that. We're just taking care of all the legalities.
I think that would be cool. I enjoyed having them here, and I know it takes a little bit, like you said, all the legal stuff.
Yeah.
And you put a kid on TV, there's a lot of signatures got to go on a piece of paper. So,
That's in the works.
Start the day.
Yep.
That would
a lot
be
of
cool.
fun. And something else I was going to mention, I can't think what it was. What'd you let me forget that for?
Well, it wasn't too important, was
No,
it?
probably not.
But no, I do want to congratulate West Plains for putting on the first tournament this year. And hopefully it'll be one of many.
6 mats.
6 mats. All at the same time.
Where do you have room for that? It was.
They're using the middle school, and I don't know if their middle school's got 1 gym or if it's got 2 gyms.
How many mats can
you
you
would
put
think,
in the gym?
because I can only get 3 full mats in our high school gym.
Yeah.
And now
They're not
split
bang, bang,
some.
bang. You have to offset them, don't you?
No, we put 3 side by side.
Side by side
all
by
the way
side.
down.
Really?
But with the younger kids, you can actually split a mat in half and have plenty of room for them to wrestle.
Really?
So even though we may have 3 mats, I can run 5 matches and put the younger kids on the split mats, older kids on
Really?
the full mat.
And it's going to be at West Plains, Missouri this weekend?
Yep. This weekend it'll start at 9 o'clock and run till it's over. It's the first tournament. We have no clue what to expect in tournament. We really don't.
Well, I'm sure it'll go well.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I'm excited for them. They need this for their program. They really do.
How many kids they got involved up there?
They brought down about 20 to our tournament here in Mountain Home.
That's a good number.
They're growing. They're doing really well, and this will help kickstart and give them a little funding. The tournaments are some of the biggest fundraising things you can do for a wrestling club. So,
all right. Anything else? First Baptist Church having their Christmas musical Saturday at 3 o'clock at First Baptist Church on Spring Street, and Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Bill Pittman will be here later on to talk about that. And coming up here in just a few minutes after the break, Dr. Charles Osgood. I always love having Dr. Osgood on. Boy, if you want to be pain-free without taking a bottle of pills, we're going to talk about that here in a minute. Scooter, take us to break.
be right back.
All righty. With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support, and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
More than just propane, Reeves Propane provides you full-service propane delivery as well as tank and piping installation. We are your dependable choice, offering the very best in personal service with on-time deliveries and competitive prices. Reeves Propane also sells and installs tankless water heaters and appliances and can even convert your gas cook stove to liquid propane. So no need to fuss and cuss about bad service. Call us at Reeves Propane. We greatly appreciate your business and God bless.
Hi, I'm Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup. If anybody needs trash service in the area, please give us a call. Arch Trash Service is veteran owned and I've been in the local area resident for over 20 years. I'll provide a better service than the other guys and even provide front door service trash pickup for those that aren't able to take their trash to the curb. We'll also pick up almost anything and even provide free recycling. I am Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup. And please give me a call for all your trash service needs.
Coming in 2018, VHF Archery Range, brought to you by DeerHunterFan.com TV and Steadyform. This 10,000 square foot indoor climate controlled archery range will feature 3D targets, 3D pop-up, and state-of-the-art video shooting. DHF Archery Range will be open to the public and available for all ages. It's a great facility for hunters and archers alike and located in the center of the Ozarks in beautiful Bull Shoals, Arkansas. That's DHF Archery Range coming in 2018. Keep on the lookout for more details and their grand opening announcement soon.
It is 7:17 on this Thursday, December 14th, and I want to welcome to our studio Dr. Charles Osgood, good friend, and helped me many times in maintaining a good chiropractic regimen, and I love to be pain-free.
Keeping you healthy, huh?
Oh, yeah, you bet.
Pain-free is kind of a great thing. Because a lot of people live with so much pain and just kind of put up with it and pop all the pills that they can pop and
hey, that makes money.
That
makes money.
Whereas they don't really know that there's another option, and really we have that option. And
well, how many times when we were doing the thing on radio, we talked about if every morning you got to go air up one of your tires, why don't you just go out to Plumlee's and have it patched?
You should fix it.
And that's the same thing with chiropractic. If your knee hurts, your shoulder hurts, your back hurts, quit popping the pills.
If all you're doing is popping the pills and you're just masking the symptoms, then let's find out if there's something functional that we can improve upon.
Yeah.
And usually there is. And typically, especially if you're maybe a little older, you might have some disc problems that have some disc decay where the disc thins out over time, and the thinner it gets, the more arthritis you start forming, the more spur formation you start having. And so when you come to see a chiropractor and you've got problems where you can hardly move and you're, it's just stiff as a board, then we may have to utilize things like massage therapy as well, which we have a great massage therapist in the office. Other therapies like electric muscle stim, we use ultrasound therapy, and all of those things kind of enhance what the chiropractic adjustment can do, because we can loosen you up a little bit more before we adjust you, and we get more movement out of the adjustment, basically. So that's what the extra therapies are for, but we utilize those for people who just don't have the range of motion that they need to have. If we want to improve their range of motion, or if they're just in so much pain that it's hardly
Well, when
able
we
to
first
move.
got together, let's see, probably 5 or 6 years ago, I was trying to mow grass using the push mower, and I was hurting in the lower back so bad. I thought, and you challenged me, come see me. It's only going to cost $37.
Just do it.
So we laid out a couple of 20s there and got some change back, and
Right.
it fixed it.
Right.
But I mean, it wasn't just press a button.
No.
Maybe that's another factor. Maybe we're so used to when I want to see something on the computer, it's just click, click, click.
Fix it right now and have it go away, and it doesn't typically. There are cases where you work on a patient and you've done a lot to try to get them to improve the range of motion and to get rid of the pain, and they just don't. We have that happen sometimes, and you have to do something else. You have to utilize something else to improve the situation. But for the most part, I'd say 80 to 90% of the time, the people who come in, if we can locate where the problem is with taking x-rays, and we do a nerve scan, and we also, I wanted to mention too, we do this new 3D body view scan.
Yeah,
what it'll do is it will measure with laser the feet, and it will show what kind of arch support you might need, and how fallen your arches are. The foot has 3 arches in it. 3 arches.
Really?
People really only think about the one arch on the inside.
Yeah.
There's that one, and then there's one across the toe bed of the foot, and then there's one on the side of the foot, actually. So there's 3 arches,
Wow,
and
didn't know that.
I would say most people that we scan only have partially one arch, and the rest of them are all fallen. They just, the shoes that we wear and the abuse that we put our feet through really just take a toll on the muscles that hold all the feet together. And so,
now, where are those? Talk about those 3 arches again, because I didn't know.
yeah, I mean, if I don't have a visual on my website, but was going to get one put up. But if you go to a site called footlevelers.com, they have, that's the machine that we use. They have a lot of visuals about how there are 3 arches in the foot, and how if you support all 3 arches, then you're actually helping the lower back, you're actually helping the knees and the hips. So that's what this 3D body view does for you, is it will show you where your arches have dropped, and then based on what it shows, it will show you what that's going to do to the knees over time, and what it's going to do to the hips over time. It just mainly makes you crooked. If your arches drop and your knees kick inward and your hip balances out, then you've got all kinds of just funky stuff going on with the lower half of the body, and that affects everything in the spine.
Talk a little bit about headaches.
Yeah.
No reason to be putting up with that.
No, the headaches are one of those things where people don't think of chiropractic care. But what we also find with headaches is that when we do the x-rays and we do the nerve scan, we find that most people's headaches can be controlled with adjusting the spine, and can be tied to the cervical spine, which is the neck. A lot of times when people are having headaches, when I take x-rays of them, I'll find that they have an old whiplash injury.
Is that right?
Yeah, something that's been there probably for several years, and they had no clue that they even had it.
Okay, and I'm known to ask the dumb questions because people have heard the term whiplash. Let's describe that.
Yeah.
Is that when the neck is jerked?
When you're violently whipped back and forth, because what happens is the ligaments that hold the spine together in the back get stretched. So that it's like they pull you up like that, and it stretches those ligaments and even tears them.
Really?
And so instead of having a C-shaped curve when you look at the spine from the side, you have just a straight up and down. So it's like a military neck is what they call it, and you don't have that curvature that you're supposed to have. Then you start getting things like headaches and pain across here, shoulder blade area, then it starts to run down the arms. You might have numbness and tingling, hand problems. All of those things are created by that. So it's something that we work with all the time, and like I said, if we take the x-rays, we'll find out right away if it's something.
And the thing is, folks, you don't have to be 95 years old or 65 years old. You can be 3 months, 5 years old, 15 years old, 20 years old.
Yeah, I mean, we've worked
to enjoy.
We've worked on newborns fresh out of the womb, and then we've also worked on, I think the oldest person I had was 98, I believe. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Scooter, can we bring up that website on the screen? Is that possible?
Yeah, you got it up? Or?
Yeah, I've got it up.
Oh, yeah. I can
Mountain Family Chiropractor. I want folks to see this because it's so user-friendly.
Yeah.
And
you can go through all the little tabs that are in there.
And right here you can see you've got Become a Patient, Who We Help, and the subluxations. This right here is a very, very educational piece right here. And you can take a look at the office hours, and you can even talk to Dr. Osgood through email right here on the website because that's your email, not the secretary's.
Yeah, there's a link, I think at the top to talk to me, and it says email us there up at the very top.
Where's that at? No.
At the very top of the page.
Oh, right here. Yeah.
And
here's request an appointment.
And you can get an appointment that way too. And then the email us is a great thing because, and I have a lot of people utilize that when they just have questions about, can you help me with this particular problem? If they don't know what chiropractic does, or if they're not sure even after going through the website if I can help, they send me a little question, through the email. It comes right to me. That goes to nobody else. So it's a great way to communicate if you just want to ask a question.
Well, I'll describe my first time with chiropractic. We had the x-rays, of course, in the lower back. What was that? What was my deal? What do you call that? Was it the
L4, L5 usually, where they start to degenerate? The very bottom,
just above the left hip. And you've got this skeletal model on the desk, and you got the little pointer, and you show the x-rays to the patient.
Yeah,
that's rare, but you get to see your own x-ray. Then you'll say, now see right here, and you'll point to the x-ray, and then show me where it's at in the spinal column. In my instance, it was the lower back and the upper part of the left hip that was hurt real bad.
Right. And we pointed out to you, we can see, look, here's where you've got discs that aren't in real great shape, and that's putting pressure on the nerves in that area. And it can cause sciatica. All of that is being created by a problem in the lower back. So.
But it's always good to have a chiropractic regimen.
After it's fixed, like you do, after it's fixed, you come in for a good routine maintenance, basically, and you come in to, everybody's different as far as what maintenance is good for them. But I have some folks who do every 2 weeks, some who do every month, some of them 6 weeks.
I'm due for about a month. Yeah.
It just depends on the individual and, just how long they can hold their alignment. But that's the best thing for them.
Go out and buy a new car. Run over to Ken Chevrolet, buy a new car. Okay, it's got 0 miles on it.
Right.
A year from now, it's going to have about 12 or 13,000 miles. It's not going to be exactly how it is at 13,000 as it was at 0.
Right.
It's not going to be the same at 30,000 or 80,000 or 90,000. When Mike Sist comes in here, you get to 100,000 miles, you may need a bushing or two. You may need an alignment or two. Maintenance on the car, maintenance on the body.
Yeah, you've got to maintain the body just like you would anything else because it's got moving parts. And one of the best ways to maintain moving parts is to make sure they stay moving.
Yeah.
And that's what our job is just to restore alignment of the vertebrae and make sure that each of those vertebrae are moving on the other like they're supposed to. That's where most of the problem comes in, is where the vertebrae get stuck. And that's what a subluxation is.
That's over here on the left side, yeah.
And
I'm going to click on that.
Okay, I'll bring it back up.
Scooter's going to bring that back up on the screen for us.
Subluxations basically are when you have trauma occur at some point, and the trauma can be just a fall or any kind of a jarring that you took to the spine. Then the spine sticks and locks in position. It does not continue to move like it's supposed to.
Have you ever been carrying something up the steps somewhere, and there's like 8 or 9 steps, and you miscount, and boom, like
yeah.
That alone right there, if you say you're carrying a 10-pound box.
Jam everything together, So, like the website talks about, the subluxations are basically what we are adjusting when you come in to see us, and we are getting the proper motion restored to those areas. So, subluxations, if they stay that subluxated for a long period of time, which means stuck, then they start creating the disc decay and the disc degeneration. That's why you degenerate discs, is from a lack of motion. So the lack of motion for several years, once you start getting your 40s and 50s, then you start getting the disc decay starting to occur.
But I tell you what, I am a firm believer in chiropractic care.
Yeah, works. It works.
I mean,
I have to say that I went to Dr. Osgood, and I hadn't been to. I don't do chiropractic care, and my back was in some pretty bad shape, and
you had a problem that we couldn't completely fix.
No, but you eliminated a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But I had a pinched nerve that was causing an issue that we ended up having to go another route on that side of it. But what was cool is I want to talk for just a second about the process. You go in and you actually sit in his office.
Yep.
He talks to you about all the steps we're going to take. First, we're going to do the x-rays and the scans, and then we're going to sit down and we're going to evaluate where you're at.
Yeah.
And the cool part is he does the x-ray, and you're talking about being able to see your back and see all this stuff. But then he also shows a chart where all your pressure is on your nerves and everything in your back.
Yeah. That's
and
that nerve scan.
Really?
I was off the charts on this one side, and it was all this red color, and he's like, that's where your all your pressure
I remember
is.
Almost a year ago, you were in pain.
Yeah, but he says, here's the situation. The problem's over here that's causing that to happen on this side.
Right.
We start fixing that, we start seeing better numbers.
Right.
And as we went, even though the nerve issue we weren't able to necessarily fix there because it was a kind of a big medical thing, but he was able to start getting those red things away, and you felt such a difference.
Yeah.
My biggest thing, I never knew I could turn my neck that far.
Yeah, right.
I never knew my head actually turned that far.
What's
felt
funny
like
about
an owl now, huh?
That is what's funny about it. People will come in the office and they're like this, and I'm like, you know that you can actually turn your that neck if we get it moving right. And,
I'm a wrestler. I've wrestled my whole life,
Yeah.
and we use our neck for everything. We roll around. You don't realize how stiff that gets in there.
It does.
And even though you're using it, you're not moving it in a way that you're getting full motion. And
Right.
that was surprising.
It's true.
Phone number, locations.
It's 425-4424. And we are right across the street from Affordable Insurance and Centennial Bank, right in the middle of town there. And, just call us. We'll get you in. Usually we can get you in same day, if not the very soonest possible after that. But visit the website if you want to, mountainhomechiro.com. You can, like I said, request an appointment there or send me an email if you want to.
And real quick, I want to take another quick minute here. If you're having to take a lot of pain pills, stop.
Yeah, just stop that.
Stop.
It's not good for you.
Call Dr. Osgood, 425-4424. You'll service Arkansas and Missouri patients, right?
Yep.
Come on in from Missouri, folks. Come on down.
Doesn't hurt. Just go in and get a checkup. Let them scan you. Let them look
what's
at
the basic?
you.
What?
Yeah.
$37 just to do that. So
Yeah.
it's
You
not.
can change
Don't-
back from your
Don't
220s.
wait till you get to my condition.
You were in
before
bad
you
shape.
I mean, if I would have seen him a year ago,
Yeah, we
it would
might
have been
not
a
have-
different process going through.
And
than,
and we might not have had so much damage that we
Yeah.
couldn't fix. So that's the
That was
thing.
awesome.
Don't
All right.
wait. You get more damage when you wait.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic at 640 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home, Arkansas, 425-4424. If you want to know more, stop me in the hallway at Walmart or at church or wherever it may be. I'll tell you about Doc Osgood. He continues to keep me pain-free, and I don't have to take the pills.
There you go.
Scooter, take us to break. Bill Pittman coming up from First Baptist Church. Going to be talking about the upcoming choir festival at FBC this weekend. All right, Scooter?
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
All righty.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
Life is too short to wear boring clothes. Welcome to Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique, where we carry the latest trends and fashions and accessories at prices anyone can enjoy. Feel beautiful while looking fabulous with a large range of fashions that fits anyone's sense of style. You're sure to discover something unique and new at every visit. Shabby to Chic also features 12 professional stylists, aesthetics by Amy J, a nail technician, and 4 tanning beds. Excite your style at Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
They said, I'm not ready to move. I'm not ready for such a change. I'm not ready to give up my independence. Then, after receiving a lot of love and encouragement, they moved to the Good Samaritan Society. They said, I should have done it years ago.
Senior care and services from the Good Samaritan Society.
It is 7:36 on this Thursday, December 14th. I want to welcome our good friend Bill Pittman from First Baptist Church. And you got a big choir festival coming up at 3 o'clock on Saturday and 9 o'clock on Sunday, Bill.
We do. We're excited about it. It's a pretty nice work from Nashville, and got some great songs in it. There's some parts that we're going to use the whole congregation, get the whole congregation involved in it. The carol section, and
really,
yeah, it'll bring back memories from childhood.
Yeah,
you know, the old classic songs that you sing at Christmas time, and so we're gonna get the congregation involved in that. So
that'll be fun.
Yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, we and it's got some songs. It's a work that is going to be good for young and old, because we have Matt Redman's got 2 new songs in it.
Really?
Yeah, and it's real exciting. I think will probably turn into some Christmas classics that he's written. Really great songs.
And you know, when we talk about Christmas songs and Christmas carols, a lot of people don't know the difference. A Christmas carol talks about the birth of Christ.
That's right.
You know, like I've got a little phonograph down here. We'll show maybe if we need to fill a little bit of time here in a minute. Sleigh Ride, Jingle Bells, Rudolph, that's just a Christmas song.
Exactly.
It doesn't talk about the birth of Christ.
Right. And there are some the songs, Christmas songs in this work. Yeah. We're going to do Jingle Bells.
Yeah.
And just some songs that'll, you know, it'll trigger some memories of childhood. And then of course the carols are beautiful, and they're timeless.
Oh, yeah.
And so people will enjoy singing those.
You know, one song that has been written within the last 20 years that I think has become now a modern classic is Mary, Did You Know?
Oh, yeah. Everybody does that song.
And it was so funny. Mark Lowry was at First Baptist a couple years ago, and he's going through some CDs of some friends, and he says, "Oh, Mary, did you know?
Yeah.
Ching, 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 ching." You know, he gets royalties on.
Yeah,
Mark, can
exactly.
You, as nutty as he is, he wrote.
I know.
And he told the story because I've met Buddy Green, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Who scored that, you know.
Right.
And in fact, I got a picture of me and Buddy Green with my old Gresh guitar at First Baptist.
Yeah.
But they tell that story and how they carried that around. I mean, the lyrics were written on a piece of notebook paper.
Right. I know.
In either Mark or Buddy's pocket, riding on the bus with Bill Gaither.
Exactly.
And they carried it around for 4 months or 5 months before they ever scored it. Who did it first? Michael English?
You know,
I think they said that they called Michael English and met down like at Paragon Records or something.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me. You know, because he's a great vocalist. But yeah, that song, I've done that song. There's so many people who sing that song now, and it's I mean, over the world.
Really?
I mean, the people in other parts of the world that sing that song. I mean, it's definitely a classic now. So and it'll be used in our we have a Christmas Eve service.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And we have a teenager that's going to sing that song.
What's on? That'd be what, 5 o'clock Christmas Eve?
Yes.
Evening? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And what's in store for that?
Well, we've got several specials, and my dad, which works with the children at First Baptist Church, will have a story for the kids up on the platform.
Is he going to do his talk?
No, he won't do that this year. He did it last year, but
oh, that was so good.
Oh, I know it, and he's still going strong. You know, he's been doing it for a long time.
How long has he been in the children's
ministry?
ministry?
I can remember my dad back when I was in junior high school.
Back in the Memphis days?
He started, back in the Memphis days. He started. He's probably been doing it 47, 48 years now.
What an impact on kids.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Been a lot of kids come through his ministry, and even today he gets letters from kids that are grown up now and have their own kids.
My boys are right there.
There you go. So but he loves it. That's his life, and that's probably what's keeping him going. I mean, he's 87 now, so.
Really?
Yep.
Boy, you couldn't tell it by the speed he walks.
Still moving. Still moving.
He's walking faster than Jerry.
Well, he walks faster than me. You know, he was a meter reader when he was in Memphis, and so he walked a lot of miles. There were times I went with him. You know, I couldn't keep up with him. So he's still that way.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wow. What's the name of the musical? You got the book?
Yeah, I got the book here, and it's Christmas is in the Heart.
Oh yeah.
It's by Kenneth Turner, Dale Matthews, and Steve Malden. Great writings and great scoring here at Christmas time. Christmas is in the heart, and it's for both young and old. Christmas is truly a time like no other, you know, and so.
Well, let's talk about that for a minute, because we think about, we'll flip the calendar to 2018 here in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
And then you have like Valentine's Day come around, the first day of spring, and then Memorial Day, and then 4th of July. And basically those days, Memorial Day, 4th of July, it's another time for barbecue.
Yeah.
But when it starts getting around October, the 1st of October, Walmart's already got Christmas stuff out.
I know.
I've seen it as early as September 24th. I'll never forget that. 2 years ago, it's my parents' anniversary.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. They've got Christmas stuff on September 24th.
Yeah, and it's not
the most anticipated day of the year.
It really is.
It is.
Not even Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know, Christmas is amazing, and this particular work talks about Christmas being in the heart, truly in the heart. And if it is truly in the heart, then it's every day of the year.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Every day of the year, and so that's what this is all about. And I'm so excited about it, because our choir has really worked hard. And it's going to be really good. We've got about 60 choir members that'll be there. We've got some that are struggling because of the weather that we've had. I mean, vocally.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be troopers. They're gonna go through. But I think it'll really be anticipated.
And I like
work.
When'd you come over to? How long have you been over at FBC now?
1 year.
Exactly a year now.
Just a little over a year.
Yeah. But how you are able to blend it for young and old? Because I'm an old rock and roller dude. Plug it in and crank it up. If those windows in the back of the church aren't
absolutely
vibrating.
Well, we try to blend all of our services, to fit multi-generations. And so that's the goal anyway. We try to do that each Sunday, but this work does that because it has songs, like I said, from way back when, but it also has songs like that Matt Redman has written, like Heart's Waiting is a song that he wrote in this work, and it'll wind up being a classic. You watch. And then he also wrote in this work The Name of Emmanuel, and it brings everything. It brings the focus right down to where it needs to be.
Yeah.
And then our pastor's going to get up. Tad Rogers is going to get up and share the gospel.
Wow.
At that point. Yeah.
Another song comes to mind. Amy Grant recorded about, I don't know, probably 15, 20 years ago. Emmanuel, God with Us. Remember that?
Yep.
And
that's been in works.
Has it really?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
In several works. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a great time. We're looking forward to it. And we decided to do a 3 o'clock matinee on Saturday, so that some folks that are older don't like to drive at night, and they can come and be a part of that and get in on that, and then again on Sunday morning. And it'll also give an opportunity for other church people that would like to come, that from other churches, and be a part of our Christmas program.
Because perhaps there may be something we don't know about going on Saturday evening.
Yeah, exactly.
Even a Christmas party they wanted to attend, and
that's true.
Give you a chance to come over to First Baptist Mountain Home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's going to be good. I'm looking forward. I think I got to do cameras for it.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I got a text earlier. Can you be there?
A lot of people don't realize what goes into a project like this. I mean,
Oh, I used to do.
I mean, there's a lot of loose ends you have to tie up. At the very. We had our last rehearsal last night, and we went through it twice, and everything looks really good, and so we're excited about it.
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon and 9 o'clock Sunday morning, First Baptist Mountain Home at 1205 Spring Street.
Absolutely.
And if you don't have a church home, of course, every church is going to invite folks and
Sure.
welcome them. So, give First Baptist a shot.
That's right. Give us a shot. Yeah.
And you really enjoy Bill's music. It's a lot of fun.
Well, we enjoy it. It's a challenge, but it's so much fun. On Sunday when we worship, and that's the goal, to worship, and we try to do that, and want to invite folks to come. I hope they do.
Sounds good.
We'll have
Anything?
a great time.
Let's see. Now, throughout the year, the choir practices on Wednesday evenings.
On Wednesday at 7.
At 7.
Yeah.
And there's room for more.
Yep. Oh yeah, room for more. Room for more. We always have room for more. If we don't have enough chairs, we'll put more out. So.
Jerry, we ought to join the choir.
That's right.
They've not heard
Come on,
a cat with their tail in the door before, have they done?
Yeah, do you have a spot in there where you can just go?
Oh yeah. Well, the scripture tells make a joyful noise.
That's
and God hears it perfect. So it may not sound too good here, but when we get up there,
Jerry, we're a hit.
Hey, and you know what? We just went to a music conference in Nashville this past year, and to the Getty's Music Conference, and it was all about getting people to sing again. And they talk about people. Everybody has the ability to sing.
Yeah.
They have everything it takes, unless there's something wrong physically. They have the vocal cords. They have the opportunity. If they talk, they can sing. And a lot of people sing.
Don't tell Jerry that. Please don't
Hey,
tell Jerry that.
a lot of people sing. They sing in the shower. They sing in the car. So if you can sing, you can be a part of a choir, or you can, where you're surrounded by people.
But the thing is the rehearsals.
That's true.
If you haven't sang in 25 years,
that's it.
I mean, if I had a car that's set for 25 years, it's going to take a little bit of priming, a little bit of
Right.
you've been there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So
it's like, and singing is like anything else. If you stop, then it takes a while to get back in shape again.
It does.
And so
maybe that's your problem, Jerry. You stopped too long, and it's just taking a little bit to get it started up. That's
I'm feeling the motivation. I'm about to bust out the tune right now.
There you go.
What was that Crosby, Stills and Nash song you were doing the other day?
Oh, I've done them all.
Oh, have you? Yeah. What about a little? You could do Joe Cocker, could you?
Oh, easy.
Oh, yeah.
You got to get in the right frame of mind.
Well, yeah. What would you do? Perfect. What would you do if I sang out of tune?
Yeah, there you go, Jerry. This is your debut right here.
You could outdo Ringo on that one.
Oh, man.
7:48 here. We need to take a break. More with Bill Pittman, Jerry, and the gang right after this. Scooter, take us to break.
We'll be right back.
Right back.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood,
Sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Your White River getaway starts at Cotter Trout Lodge, where you find convenient, clean, and affordable accommodations right in the heart of Cotter, Arkansas. Take advantage of the Natural State Fly Shop across the road for all your supplies and guided fly fishing needs. Countless delicious homemade menu options await to satisfy your hunger cravings at the White Sands Cafe. Your complete White River getaway is cradled in the east arm of the historic Ruthven Rainbow Bridge at the Cotter Trout Lodge, Natural State Fly Shop, and the White Sands Cafe.
It is 7:51 on this 14th day of December. Bill Pittman's here from First Baptist Church along with Jerry. You going to sing
Jerry.
Joe Cocker?
There you go.
Scooter Callis?
Yeah, and we were talking about Jerry singing, right?
You were singing a little with a little help from my friends?
It needs to be on the album.
Well, you can sing White Christmas. I got White Christmas queued up here.
We'll have to work on that.
Yeah. A little help from Bill.
He can sing. Let me tell you, he can sing along with Bing Crosby right here in a minute. A little bit of nostalgia here. We're talking some Christmas memories and stuff.
Yeah.
Can you get a tight shot on that right there?
You bet.
This is about a 1950 RCA 45 EY1, and back in the day, this is how you could get albums in 3 formats: 33 1/3, 45 RPM, or 78. And what did I do with that box? I was just down. Jerry, hold that up real quick. Yeah, I'll pass it down here.
Yeah.
This was the Bing Crosby White Christmas. Let me press that button over there. We get this thing queued up here. I'm going to turn this a little bit. This is one I rebuilt.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that thing just go. Swing your microphone over by it if you can.
Jerry, grab that mic instead of sing it, Bill. That's how it was in 1950.
Oh man, that brings back memories there.
That's got 3 tubes in it, Bill.
Oh wow. Boy, how times have changed, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's funny, Gil was in there. He says, I can't turn it down. I don't have a remote control. But you could actually, on these little phonographs, you could stack records like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, that's one I rebuilt. All new tires, needles, capacitors, everything like that.
I remember sitting down beside my parents. They had one of those stand-up things like that right there.
Yeah.
That would play 45s and
33s and everything.
All that. I remember sitting there listening to songs all day long.
Oh, yeah.
About, it was amazing.
I think that's the 45 RPM set. This, of course, White Christmas came out in 1945 or 46. I think this is 1950. Of course, they didn't start doing 45 RPMs to about 1948. So
right.
Somewhere I've got the 78 RPM stack of those. I don't know what I've done with them.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Scooter.
I think that's pretty cool. See something run that well that's that old and have that.
Isn't it? It's amazing.
That's pretty
and
cool.
And I like the tube type sound. I'm
a
nostalgia buff, and that you notice the intro's got my Pioneer RTU11 tape deck, and
you notice more and more people trying to get back to that sound because there's a completely different sound. You listen to CDs and
really is.
Stuff played today, and
like
it's so
CD
perfect.
Sound.
It's so clear, and you miss that little crackle.
That's true.
Well, I got on eBay, and you remember the classic album by Andy Williams called Merry Christmas, released in 1965. I found it on open reel tape at 7.5 inch per second from Columbia.
Wow.
And I queued it up. I got another Pioneer deck at home. Clear as a bell.
Wow.
I will put it up against any CD out there right now. But Sony Music Group, they bought BMG Music Group bought Sony and RCA. March of 18, they're going to start issuing albums from all their...
Oh, really?
Yeah, they come back with vinyl.
Wow.
Because Taylor Swift has issued her last two, if I'm not mistaken, her last two albums come out on vinyl.
Yeah.
Alison Krauss, Windy City, it's on vinyl. And so
it's just a different sound altogether.
Yeah. Coming back.
Wow.
Well, your needles are better, your cartridge is better. This is just a little ceramic.
Right.
I think this cartridge and needle combination here were maybe $10-15 on this one when I rebuilt this one. But
my son, who is 13 years old, has a stack of records. I mean, a stack, and he just loves it.
Well, my oldest boy Robert was here for Thanksgiving, and the phonograph that he had was in the fire. They had a fire in the apartment earlier in the year. It's 3 floors. The roof caught fire. There's water damage, so cleaned it all up, checked it out. It's working fine. My son Greg's got one. In fact, half my record collection's in Fayetteville.
You got to rebuild me one of them. I just need a record player. You got to rebuild me one.
I can do those for about $100. By the time there's a place in Michigan called the Voice of Music Enthusiast, and when you hear Voice of Music, that's a certain style of record changer. It had Magnavox, Webcore, Voice of Music, RCA. They all use basically 4 or 5 different changers. The big one now that I do the most of is BSR. It's British built. But I can do these for about $100 if you don't have to put the tubes in. The tubes in this are original. In fact, the tubes should say RCA Victor if you pulled that amp out. The tubes are original.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And he can get them where they're just, I know.
All
the records just drop, and it's smooth, and it's...
Yeah, you're amazing.
I had one record changer that I left in Nashville. We went over to the antique radio swap meet in October. And I had a Zenith Allegro that Bob Zadora had given me. That record changer was in such bad shape, I had to take it out to Vincent's Welding, Harold's Welding, and have a piece welded on the changer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but we got it going.
Yeah.
It sounds good. So.
Dale, you produced my wife's...
20.
Yeah. My wife's first album.
I wish I had a copy of that.
Well, I got one. I'll get it.
Well, we need to make a CD out of it.
Yeah.
You got the master tapes?
I do.
The reels or the DAT?
I've got both. I've got the reels.
We need to do a remix.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to do a remix.
All right. I've got it.
1993. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did her first album back.
Yeah.
We used a Tascam 38 half-inch tape machine and remixed on we did an Ampex quarter-inch tape machine.
Your brother came and played guitar. He came and played guitar, and he also played...
Did he do a drum track?
I think he did a drum track. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
And he upped on the remix.
Yeah.
I think he did the remix on it. Wow.
Yep.
Boy. Final minute, Bill Pittman. Coming up, First Baptist Church, 3 o'clock.
Yes.
Saturday, 9 o'clock Sunday.
Christmas is in the heart. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that.
Yep.
All right. Christmas is in the heart.
Everybody welcome.
Brand new work. Just came out this last year, and our choir is going to be doing that this Saturday and Sunday.
It's going to be good, folks. Come on out.
We're looking forward to it.
Jerry, Scooter, you got anything to add to all this?
There's still time. Get out there, shop local, support the community. We've got a lot of local stores here in town. We're running deals. We've got Sears, of course, you keep mentioning. Shabby to Chic, if you haven't ever been there, that's an amazing place.
And don't forget about your propane needs for heat this summer.
Reeves Propane.
Listen to me, this winter. Reeves Propane. Jerry?
Yeah.
Yep. Arts Trash Pickup, Furniture Depot. There are a couple new ones you saw on today's show, so glad to have them on.
But once again, First Baptist Church's Choir Festival comes up Saturday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the matinee performance. Then, of course, Sunday morning at 9 o'clock, First Baptist Church on Spring Street. Come join us. You're going to have a lot of fun. Scooter, clock says 0. Take us home.
That's it. We're
See you
out.
tomorrow.
See you
Thank you,
tomorrow.
Bill, for being
All
here.
righty. Thank you.